to the Plies and Hellhounds channel. Thank you for the tippy tappies, Audrey. Right on cue. Welcome back. We have returned from Flock, had a couple weeks to panic, and yeah, I am finally doing my Flock recap slash August crafting update, acquisitions. Thank you for that. Update video thing. Hi, yes, welcome. This is a Plies and Hellhounds channel. We are crafty puppy interrupted channel coming to you from Central Connecticut. I'm your human host, Gabby. You can find me everywhere online as Gabbigales and on my hand-dyed yarn at Plies and Hellhounds and pliesandhellhounds.com. I just got all of my Flock yarn in. We had to ship it back from Seattle. We ended up shipping everything that I bought at Flock home with all of the yarn that was coming back with us for the shop. So it came in on Monday, so I can finally show you what I got, and I'm so excited. I don't have a ton of knitting to show you for a crafting update. Audrey, can you please stop licking the floor next to a power cord? That would make me feel so much better. Thank you. I don't have a ton of knitting to share with you. I didn't really do a lot on the trip, and after completing everything for Flock, I just needed a little bit of a break. So yeah, let's start with finished objects. I'm not wearing anything handmade today. I got some new items on Thredup, so I'm wearing those, even though it's quite a thick shirt. The vibe this year is Pumpkin Professor for fall, and I refuse to accept that it's gonna be above 65 today. I think it's in like the low 70s, but still. A fan might come on at some point. I'm already getting really hot. Where am I starting? Oh, I have a finished object for you. Objects to transport goodies. I finished her by... I could have shown her this. This is the Bisbis Beret by Sari, Norlund, who was at Flock. I did not get to meet her. She was in my booth, but she was talking to Amy of Lobby Anime, so I was just creepily standing behind Amy like, I have finished this. I have washed and blocked it. I cast this on for the Olympics. I don't know how to wear a beret. I'm not French. Come on. Here she is. I knit this using my hand-dyed yarn in the Rexeria colorway on my Iron Tweed base, which is a BFL tweed, and Fig Lace, which is a kid mohair silk blend. I feel like I'm wearing this like a beanie. I don't know how do you wear a beret? I just want to eat a whole baguette in this. I don't know what the picture says, but we might wear this. I don't know. Oh my god, it's just so... She cute, I hope. I can't see the back of my head. Is she cute? Am I even showing her? This was my during Flock knitting. I did not get a ton of time during Flock to knit. Surprise. But every couple spare minutes of just like a slight lull to breathe, I did work on her. And I worked on her while I watched the Olympics, which are now over. The Paralympics are going, and I think we have 2 medals. One. I know we have at least 1 silver medal. So, yeah, I have to catch up on that too. I just love them so much. Okay, yeah. So my Olympic knitting is done. I did not finish. I did watch the closing ceremonies while I worked on this, but I had to watch the recap because I think I was traveling on the last day. I don't remember. We were in Seattle for 2 days before Flock. Flock was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, setup was Friday, so I'm counting it as Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we were in Seattle Monday, Tuesday. We flew home Tuesday night. So it was a long trip, but it was so good. I did get a ton of work done on a new to you project. Oh no. Okay, we're good. So I am doing we're calling this a Fallon Fall Friend Along over on the Patreon. And we are doing the Patchwork MKAl by Alicia Plummer. This is as close to quilting as I'm gonna get. I'm obsessed. I love this so much. So I am using my winter collection from the Dark Academic Advent Calendar. That's what they're called. It calls for 4 colors. You could probably eke in 5, but I just didn't want to think. So I have Numinos as color A, Anacarum as color B, Rexeria as color C, and Eugen as color D. I'm obsessed. I'm on like the border bits. So yeah, there are options to like continue this log cabin style on the border. So I might do that just to make this a little bit larger. I think she calls for a sport weight. I'm just doing a fingering weight. I don't know if I went up a needle size or not. This is purely vibes and I'm enjoying it. Everything is knit modularly, lots of picking up stitches, but it made for such good travel knitting. Like up until very recently, like this was just a little thing, just a little guy, and it was so nice to work on. The only downside for travel knitting is you have to like carry all 4 skeins with you at all times, but like I'm a backpack girly, so that really was not that big of a deal for me. Like it fit in my, I have the knitter backpack thing from, oh my god, what are they called? Who are they called? That place. It's got the hand. Ritual Dye Works. I have the knitter's backpack from Ritual Dye Works, so that fits like my wallet, my phone, an umbrella, my sunglasses, my knitting project, a battery pack, a water bottle, no problem. So I scooted around Seattle with this at all times. It's just been so good. I'm gonna be a little sad to see it finished, but she was such a joy to knit on. So yeah, we are doing, it's a very casual friend along, cast on whenever you want, finish whenever you want. My goal is to have this finished for India Entangled, and then we're hoping whoever is finished by India Entangled or Rhinebeck, like we can all take photos together, not in like one big group, because coordinating more than 2 people at Rhinebeck is almost impossible. So just as we see each other, as the Patreon peeps find each other in the wild. So yeah, I'm so excited for this. It's our first make along over on the Patreon, and I love it. It's so good. It's so good. So that is my main knitting. I have not cast on. I have wound up yarn to make Jake a sweater, so I will probably be chatting in that in the next crafting update style video. It is the MusicLFile 3. I don't remember who. Oh wait, it's right on my computer. Hold on. I can tell you right now. I literally just bought the pattern. Oh, by Alicia Plummer. I'm having an Alicia Plummer fall apparently. It is just a tweed raglan style. Drop shoulder. It is a raglan style stockinette pullover. He picked out, hold on, I have it. Like 3 Rhinebecks ago, we grabbed him a sweater's quantity of Nightshades in VCR, which is the green one. There it is. And Homeboy has not gotten a new sweater in years. I think the last sweater he got was, it might have been the one Mom made him. She made us all Weasley sweaters, like, as she was learning how to knit. So I want to say the year before we got married or the year we got married, she knit him his Weasley sweater, because he was officially, I mean, he's been a part of the family, and we've been together for like 10 years now. He's been a part of the family since we moved in together. But now he has a Weasley sweater to match. Okay. And the guy deserves 100 hand-knit sweaters. I just don't have the time. So I am working on this. I do have a second one. Now a second MusicLFile. Sorry, plastic. I have another, like, sweater jacket planned for him. I just need to dye up the yarn for it and get the pattern. It's gonna be good. That's probably gonna be like a spring thing. I'm hoping it's stockinette. I'm hoping I can finish this for Rhinebeck for him. We have some travel coming up, so I'm really hoping I can just like get going on this. I am gonna cast on tonight. I've decided I'm having a Studio Ghibli weekend this weekend, so I will be doing a marathon of Studio Ghibli films. You'll see why next week. This video comes out on Sunday, so you should see by Monday why. So yeah, I'm gonna cast on then. And then also just avoid all my other knitting, as one does. Okay, yeah, that is all I've been working on. That is it. I haven't been spinning. I haven't been doing any cross stitch. That's it. So let's talk travel and flock and what I've been up to. I know it's been like a month since flock almost, but it was so much fun. It was so fun. That was our first West Coast show, my first big travel show. Like, I did Austin in March, but I didn't need to have a setup. I just had to send the yarn and the setup was there, kind of thing. This was the first traveling where like I needed to make a booth. So giant like thank you, and you saved my life, to Amanda and Adora of Geektastic Fibers, because without them we just would have been under a table crying the whole time. They were very gracious and let us use pretty much all of their stuff for display wise, and the mega booth was so nice. It was so much fun. I 100% will be... Oh yeah, bud! Big stretches and shakes. One big shake? Did you have a bad dream? Oh boy. Yeah. We will be doing mega booths again, for sure. Yeah, so before flock, we did have a couple days. I look like cottage living. I look like I have a cottage living bandana. I'm giving farm girl, not French city girl. Before flock, we did do some exploring. So we took a day / morning and went out to Bainbridge Island, which is where Le Mercerie is located, who Jess put on flock, and we had to go explore. So we did go, and I did get some goodies, because you don't just take a ferry out to an island and not buy yarn. I got a sweater's quantity of the Biches and Bouche lamb's wool. I'm hoping the light is very orange. The daylight is very cool. Oh, so I got a sweater quantity in this. I don't think I had a plan when I bought this. I don't know what that plan is. I have completely forgotten. It is in the dark burgundy gray colorway. Oh, I'm obsessed. I am so happy. I've never knit with this wool before that I know of. So it's a new to me yarn. I mean, I've known about it. I've just never knit with it. I'm just so excited. I also got the Coco Knits like switchblade gleaner thing. I haven't gleaned anything with it, but it's just really fun to like flip around. I feel like Sweeney Todd. So yeah, that I got 4 skeins of this. I'm gonna go through my text messages and see if I told anybody what I was buying it for, if I was just asking for help picking out colors. It was so much fun. Yeah, we got breakfast on the island. We went to the yarn shop. We went to go visit one of the trolls. We then went back to the yarn shop because I forgot to take a photo in front of it. And then we stopped at like Eagles Harbor Winery. They had like a little wine tasting room right by the ferry. So we went there until the next ferry. We ate so much food in Seattle. So much. I will leave a list of everywhere we went. When I did the weekly chat for Patreon about flock, it was mostly about what we ate. We ate so much good food. It was phenomenal. Like, we're vacation eaters. Like, my role in planning vacations is what we're gonna do. Like, what museums, what historical sites, what tours are we gonna do? Jake's is food. He finds us all the food, and it's always amazing. So I will just leave a list of every restaurant, place that we went to. And then there was flock. I did some damage at flock. I did a lot of damage. First, stitch markers. I went to Hello Lavender to get some stitch markers for some friends. And since we're checking out already, I've never gotten any of her stitch markers, and I adore her crochet granny square ones. I didn't even get those, but I did get this little potato. It's been killing me not to use these because I wanted to like save them for this video. And then I knew I wanted a second one, so I did get the like flock one that she did. Mostly, I don't know if you could tell, because of this, but So cute. My nails are terrible right now. Please don't look at them. I have to do things. I've been busy, okay? So yeah, I got 2 of these. I love them with all my heart. I'm so excited to put them on projects now. Amazing. I did get the Corgi Coalition set from Geektastic. Adora also has a Corgi, so mandatory. If you've been to my shows, you know most of the time I'm just there to share dog photos with. So basically legally I had to get this, and it is their Targi nylon sock, 580 yards total. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know. I'm just, oh, they're so cute. They're just so cute. I love them so much. They are the perfect corgi colors. They might, I don't know, maybe do some colorwork socks or like a colorwork hat or something. I have no idea. Maybe like a little colorwork sweater. A corgi colorwork sweater. Does somebody have that design? Send it to me if they do. Okay, that was number 1. I'm gonna try and go in order. I literally had 0 time to shop. There was no time to shop at all. Like, I was texting a couple friends like, hey, if you stop by this booth, can you get me something? I'm like, no, I can't leave my booth. It was just, that was our biggest show ever, I think, like attendance wise. It was insane. I mean, we were in a convention center, like it was our biggest booth ever. It was absolutely insane. So I didn't actually end up doing any shopping until Sunday morning. Like, we got there super early because I am an anxious girl, to revamp, reorganize, just get the booth ready. So Sunday morning, as soon as people had their registers open, I was just going door to door, and I got some good things. I have to pull up Ravelry. I did make a list of things I wanted to shop for, and I did buy for 2 of those things. I wanted to get something like new to me, local, Seattle, Washington State. So I got some Wild Rose Farms. And this is Wensleydale, and they had a sheepy there. This sheep's name is Lisbeth. So I got 4 skeins of this like dark gray. I need to get a curtain for, I need to make a curtain for this window. It's just, I got the curtain rod, I just don't have the curtains yet. So I got 4 skeins of these, and to go with it, I got 3 skeins. Each skein like weighs a little bit differently, so we just did it by yardage. 3 skeins of Luciano, who is also a Wensleydale, which is this like, like shiny black. So I got these guys. I got these to do the Tombow tee by, what's her name? Florence Miller. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I want to cast on all of this immediately, but I literally have an entire bit of yarn that doesn't fit in my stash that I also need to knit with, and also my whole stash. This is very dangerous. It's so nice. Like, I love Wensleydale. It's just so soft and like sheepy, but silky sheepy. I think Camilla. Okay, I still haven't knit with my first sweater quantity from her, but I had to. She was across the like aisle from me, so I was just staring at it all day. I got their, what is it called? Their Garden Rose color, which was like their flock color, their new fall color. Come on. It's so good. I got it on their yak base, which is merino silk yak. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think I'm doing the Luna tee. I think I'm doing the Luna tee by Carissa out of this. That was also on my list, and it'd be so good. It would be so good. Sorry, someone's slowing down in front of my house, and I am a nosy person. I think they're just trying to get around the trucks. Okay. Come on. I couldn't. I was staring at it all day. I probably looked like such a creep. Because I was just glued to, like, I was just watching it slowly dwindle all weekend. So yeah, I got a sweaters quantity of this. I'm obsessed. Still haven't cast on the other sweaters quantity I have, but I've got patterns for both of them. Iron, look at those little pieceies. That is a full sploot. full splue. Good. Am I missing? No. Am I? No. Okay. I did buy yarn for other people. I have since shipped that off to them, so I don't have it. It was some ZZ Textiles and some Red Door Fibers. Yeah, but they have been sent off, and I didn't take any photos of them. I did also get ZZ Fibers for myself. Sorry, ZZ Textiles for myself. This is her Heirloom DK, which is Shetland wool, BFL, and alpaca. I grabbed a skein for my friend because they had like a lovely sage green called Nora, and then I just couldn't stop like squishing it, so I had to go back and get a sweater's quantity for myself. So I got the colors Palmetto and Cadmium Yellow. No clue what these are gonna be. Striped top, a shawl. I don't know. They're just so nice, and they needed to be together, and here we are. Just here we are. I don't know. I have no idea. I have to find a pattern for these. I did say I found patterns for flock. I did not only buy 4 patterns for flock. So yeah. Again, obsessed. Just obsessed with these. All right, they are out of my wheelhouse. We did a little tradesies for show colors, and I got Fangirl Fibers show colors. Also Chapel Roan. So I have Midwest Princess and Pink Pony Club. Not a clue what these are gonna be. Pink Pony Club might end being socks for Jake. This is very much his wheelhouse for things, but ugh, they're so fun. I love it. I might use Midwest Princess in my Good Luck Babe socks, which I think... Oh, I put it away. I'm just kidding. That wasn't as dramatic as I wanted it to be. I have the Nomadic self-striping, so this might be the heels and toes for that. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. The last thing I got at Flock was some embroidery. I do want to do like a cross-stitch embroidery wall in the bathroom. I like having art in the bathroom, but it makes me nervous with the humidity, so I don't want to put like nice photos or prints there. Right now we have... We have like one print that we found in the downstairs Westport apartment, so like it's kind of no big deal. It's been fine. So we were next to Junebug and Darlin, so I spent all day once again creeping. Basically, if you're within my eyesight of my booth, you're done. I'm gonna buy everything you have. I got this cross stitch set, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for it. It's gonna be so cute. I've been collecting cross-stitch patterns for this bathroom reno that we have no timeline on. The bathroom is the least of our concerns right now. Everything works, it's fine, it's functional. It's not god-awful ugly. Like the paint's kind of like, okay, but cool, I guess. It's whatever. So this is a very slow project for me. Again, I have been collecting the patterns. I just need to like, throw this and then sit down and do them. We're trying to start Old Lady Night with my friend Carrie because we need to hang out. It's one of those millennial relationships where we just text every 6 months like, oh my god, I miss you. Oh my god, I miss you too. We should hang out. And then 6 months goes by and you rinse and repeat. So we cross stitch and do embroidery together. I have one more thing from Flock. Despite obviously spinning nothing for months, even Tour de Fleece I spun maybe what, 10 grams. Some fiber followed me home. This is Mork Made fiber, and it is merino tussa silk, cultivated silk noil, recycled Sari silk, and Angelina sparkle. Does it have a name? No name. Right? Does it have a name? No name. But look at it! Come on! Oh! Come on! My goal is to spin this before Flock next year. I can't. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. No, I have spun bats before, but it's not something I usually do. I'm usually like a combed top lady. So I am so excited to see what this turns into. I can't, like, I really want to spin. I think it's the cooler. I can't spin in the summer. My hands get too sweaty. That's it. spinning is just not a summer thing. It's a cold weather thing. I want to put on a little blanket and wear my little heated capelet and just spin. I'm trying not to move them so much because they are crinkly plastic. Just the colors, Duke. So good, just so good. I think this is my favorite spot. That right there, that's my favorite. And that's everything I got at Flock. That is the Flock recap. It was so good. Thank you so much to everybody who came and said hi and shopped and just showed me their projects and supported us since Once Upon a Corgi and met us for the first time. It was just amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I did not think that, like I knew we were gonna have a warm welcome, but like it was just so much more than I ever anticipated because it's literally on the exact opposite side of the country. Like we went from Atlantic to Pacific. We went literal coast to coast, and it was just absolutely amazing. We ran into so many East Coasters out there. It was darling. It was great. Yeah, it is definitely going to be a show that we keep on the radar for sure. Maybe not an every year show, but like every 2 years on, 1 year off kind of thing, just because it is a big show. It is a lot of travel, and that is a lot of time. So yeah, I don't want the shop updates to kind of like dwindle because we're doing so much traveling and shows. I still want to keep the shop updates as consistent as we possibly can. So yeah, that was Flock. That was Flock. That was at the end of the Seattle trip. The Seattle trip went on for a couple more days after that. We didn't really do as much crafty shopping afterwards. We got like the touristy t-shirts, the souvenir gifts for everybody. What did I get, Mom? We went to the Corgi Boba, the Moo Bar. So I got a Pisces boba. This says it's perfect for your bubble tea. If someone makes 40-ounce bubble tea, please tell me immediately. I will pay so much money to fill this with boba. I got my mom an Aquarius one as a thank you for watching the dogs. And then we went to a Japanese stationery bookstore, nerd store in the International District and got a couple things. It's never too early to start your planning, so I got my 2025 yearly calendar. So just like the day free, it is just each spread is a month, and then between each month is a couple days of lined paper and graph paper, and I've already had to start filling out dates and shows and clubs. So here is my tracking business yearly calendar kind of thing. I did also get a little Corgi Boba sticker. What else did I get? This teeny tiny little washi tape. I really wanted to get a fountain pen, but I blacked out and just couldn't think of anything. Like, that was my brain. So I did get teeny tiny little washi tape. It's so little. Just the littlest. So cute. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to share it. And then, at the register, they had a Studio Ghibli cookbook. I am so excited to make, like, the 7 things in here I can eat. Japanese cuisine has a lot of seafood and fish dishes, and I eat neither of those things. Jake loves them, so I told him that we can make them for him. But, oh, like, this looks great. This looks amazing. I just don't like fish. I don't like seafood. I don't like fish. I told Jake if we go to Japan, I will try it because when in Japan, but not a fish girly, not a seafood girly, not at all. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for this. Ugh. I love Asian cuisine, and I love Studio Ghibli, and I love cooking just in general. So, like, I think I flipped through this and I have a copy of the Korean Vegan. It's like my, when I don't know what to make for the week, I just pull like 4 things out of that and I'm good to go. It's got like descriptions of the produce and the different noodles and like the different sauces. Just, it's so good. So good. So excited. So yeah, I think this was like our final purchase in Seattle. I think that was Tuesday, and then we flew home. And then the next week, immediately went on a book crawl with Mom and Adrian. So this is not like an official book crawl like the I-91 Shop Hop or the Western Connecticut Yarn Crawl. I think there are some with like passports and stamps and stuff. We're just not doing that. Mom has just written down a list of all of the independent bookstores in the state that she can find, and we're gonna try and visit as many of them as we can. They have done like the western side of the state, like the Kent area, I think, already. I was not able to do that. I was working. I think it was like right before Flock too. So I did pretty much the southern part of the southern part of the state. So we did Derby, Guilford, and Madison, I think. I will leave links, if there are links, to everything as I can. The first one was Books by the Falls. This was a place that Mom and Dad used to take us as kids. It's in like the old factory building area of Derby. So as a child when we went, it was like this giant factory. You go in and it is floor to ceiling, like 12, 15-foot ceilings of just books shoved in every nook and cranny you can possibly find. That building is no longer Books by the Falls. The original owner has passed away, and his daughter and grandson have taken over the business, and it is now part of like a thrift store, flea market kind of style building. So it is technically there, it's just next door. And I got these, I got Wait Till Your Vampire Gets Home and Over My Dead Body. These are $2 each. Win-win. They're both by Michelle Bardsley. The tagline is Undead Fathers Really Know Best. So she's a paranormal investigator who ends up in a town called Broken Heart, Oklahoma, and she's there to find out like why bizarre things are happening. Is it vampires? Is it zombies? Who knows? And then she falls in love with a vampire who is the father of twin boys. I'm so excited. Over My Dead Body, hot enough to wake the undead. He makes my fangs quiver. I'm obsessed. A woman and her daughter move to Broken Heart, Oklahoma after her ex-husband tries to mutilate her and then falls in love with a local hunk. Cutting edge, yummy, licious treat. So excited. So yeah, these are probably gonna be like a reading day book reads or just like fun little weekend book reads. They're just so cute. They're so cute. So that was trip number one. I also did get for $2 a record of like medieval bard songs for background noise. So delightful. That is downstairs. The next place we did was RJ's in Madison. Oh wait, I have the receipt right here. Haha. RJ Julia. Yep, in Madison, Connecticut on Boston Post Road. This one was really nice. It was super cute. It had a little like cafe where you can get paninis or flatbreads, so we did get lunch there. I could have walked around that place for hours. They had like little alcoves, and so they had like not the fiction. What did they have? It was like poetry and classics in the same alcove as romance, and it just made me giggle endlessly. I did almost pick up a bird romance. Not like the romance was between a person and a bird, but like they were bird scientist romances. Delightful. I didn't get that book. I got Olivia Blake's One for My Enemy. It's like Romeo and Juliet magic gangsters in the 1920s of Manhattan? No. Modern day Manhattan, Romeo and Juliet gangsters, but make it witches. Can't go wrong with that. Cannot go wrong with that. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. And I also got The Longest Autumn, new to me author. I couldn't stop putting it down. Amy Avery. The premise of this is all the seasons are kind of brought in by like a deity and a guardian through like a magical mirror portal. And after autumn enters, something happens and the portal is broken or destroyed, and then autumn is there trapped. So the main character, who is the usher for the god of autumn, has to figure out how to fix all of this because like everything is dying. Everything is shutting down for the winter and it's not regrowing, and like it's wreaking havoc on the human world. I'm so excited. This looks like a standalone novel. I kind of hope it is, because I love a standalone novel, but I think, depending on how this goes, if this turned into like, that'd be so redundant though, like every season the god gets stuck in the thing. I hope it's a standalone novel. I take back everything I was just thinking. This looks so good. I'm so excited for this. This might have to be like a Equinox read or something. The last place we went to was Breathwater Books. I don't think I have a receipt for that one. I don't know. I only got one book there. I wanted to get more. Oh no, I lied. I got, right? Did I lie? I think I got this at RJ's, and then I got this one at Breathwater. Sorry. I got two at Breathwater. I got the Olivia Blake and Hot Dog Girl. Just a little baby YA queer romance about a girl who is the hot dog at a local amusement park that's gonna get shut down. Come on, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm so excited for this. Just amazing, absolutely amazing. And like, all the characters work in this amusement park. So her best friend is a carousel operator. I think her crush is a pirate who is like flirting with the princess. Just so cute. I've definitely seen her other books on like TikTok. So this is by Jennifer Dugan. She also has Some Girls Do Melt With You, Playing for Keeps, which I have seen on TikTok, Verona Comics, Coven, which looks really good, and Last Girl Standing. So cute. So cute. And that is what we have been up to. This is gonna be a longer episode / video than usual. Yeah, just, I'm ready for fall. I'm so ready for fall. I'm not actually ready for Indian Tangled, but mentally I'm ready for Rhinebeck. Financially, I am not ready for Rhinebeck. Yeah, it's just, yeah, life update. Things have just been a little crazy between work and Jake's work and the house. We are still working through the giant thing of wood chips. Our garden has completely exploded. We have been eating zucchinis and cucumbers for every meal for weeks, it feels like. I've made 5 batches of pickles. Amazing. The tomatoes are in abundance, but they are also very green. I just don't think it's been like hot enough at night for them to start ripening. The pumpkin's out of control. Like, we probably have the largest pumpkin patch in all of Connecticut at this point. Audrey had to get 6 teeth pulled, so last week we were dealing with that. She is doing very well. Homegirl's already trying to chew on bones, so we have to hide all of the bones in the house from her. She's finally back on kibble. She's been eating like pate canned food for 7 days, but she's doing great. Her energy's back. She's playing again. Like, she's doing okay. She just has no teefies. I mean, she has teefies, but she's a chewer. She is a chewer. She's doing fine. Iron's 10th birthday is coming up, which is just, I can't believe my little baby is 10 almost. Yeah, I'm ready for fall. I'm so ready for fall. I'm ready to be done sweating. We have started planning more basement work. The goal is to get a lot of work done over the winter. We are hoping that everything will dry out. We have been getting an unhealthy amount of rain here in Connecticut. I think last week or the week before there was major flooding in the center of the state. We were fine. Our basement did flood, but it was, a 1/2 inch of water in some spots. So we have a game plan to try and waterproof it as much as possible, at least in like the main area where my office will be. The studio is made to be watered, so that one we are less worried about right now, but we have some game plans, and then that will also give us time to get a professional in if we need to get a professional in. So yeah, it's just been a lot of that. It's a lot of house planning and revamping the house list and just settling in. We got new nightstands. We've been doing a lot of thrifting, a lot of antique shopping. Love that. Reading wise, I have still been working on the Kind of Fairy Tale series. I think since I spoke last, I just started the Midas one, and I have now finished the Maid Marian and Sheriff of Nottingham one, and I've started on the Wicked Witch of the West one. I don't remember what it's called. My Kindle's downstairs. Oh, and I read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. That was our book club book for this quarter. I'm finally reading the book club book during the quarter over on Patreon. So that was also delightful. She's got the third book coming out in that series in November. So I think I'm going to wait until that comes out to read the second and the third. That way I can just do it all in one weekend. Because that was a very quick, delightful, calming read. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting us here, supporting us over on the shop. If you want to support us elsewhere, feel free to subscribe. We put out 2 videos a month for the next couple of months, or if you want to support us even more, we do have a Patreon where you get an extra weekly chat, early access to clubs, a Discord server, and behind-the-scene goodies. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.